some things are working. Welcome to Align with Ariana. I am so glad you are here. I am the head witch. So we are here to talk about the full moon energy in the sign of Scorpio that is here and now approaching. I am going to get this video out today so you know what to do with this energy that you have or that we're working with. Right? So Scorpio energy is going to be very powerful and very intense. This is known as the good, the bad, and the ugly. Right? Those three things. The Scorpio energy is very intense, so you are going to be working with a lot of powerful emotions. Be sure to make sure that you're watching who you're around, what you're eating, because with the sign of Scorpio, you have so many other emotions that are going to come out and come about, especially dealing with whatever sign that you are in, your rising sign. And these are things that could possibly affect you on your life purpose. Remember, if you're having a difficult day, if you're not feeling well, a lot of it has to do with the astrology and the earth's planets, how things are moving and surrounding the spiritual realm and the aspect of the world that you cannot see. So you need to make sure that you're staying in tune and in touch with who you are to make sure you're in alignment. Certain herbs that you can work with for this full moon energy is going to be holy basil. That is going to be one of my favorites. I was actually drinking some last night, as you know from my Instagram. I got it way off track. But yeah, as you know from my Instagram last night, I was having my full moon Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving for the full moon. I worked on my heart's desires. So yes, on this full moon, you can work on your heart's desire, but you want to be careful not to initiate or start anything new. Remember, with the full moon, right? Cut them off. So you don't want to start with some new things to work on for the full moon. You really want to work on things that you have been working on in the process. I worked with heart's desires because I have been working on heart's desires since the beginning, right? Since the first start of the new moon. So now that we have made it all the way to the full moon in the sign of Scorpio, these are things that you can work on. So the holy basil is an herb that you can use that is going to help you align and keep you in alignment with the energy of Scorpio, because it's a very powerful energy. So remember that it's very intense. It's going to bring about some emotions, especially emotions that you haven't dealt with. So if you need to get those things out, please try to seclude yourself and get those things together to release those things. I would also suggest taking a releasing bath. Since Scorpio is the element of water, I would suggest that you release anything that is difficult for you to get over, or release anything that you want to cut off in your life under the sign of Scorpio. You use water to do that. Last night I didn't use water. I worked with fire because number one, fire was a good element to start off with. Since the full moon is not here until Saturday, 2 more days from now, since the full moon energy is not here until Saturday, okay, these people really need to stop. Like, okay, stop. Thank you. Since the full moon energy is not here until Saturday, you have time to actually work with a few elements. So I started off with the fire element. I am going to end off with the water element of things for the Scorpio energy. So you might want to take a releasing bath. You might want to take a piece of paper or some ink that actually bleeds into the water and write things down that you want to release and release them into the water as you take the bath. You want to be very careful about not messing up nothing, right? Also, under the sign of Scorpio, I am working with my crystal citrine, natural raw citrine. The only reason that I am working with this is because I know which elements that works best with my energy. So for your energy, it might be a little different. I don't know. But you can definitely still work with the citrine. So with the citrine, it is a creative stone, right? So under this full moon, I want to increase my creativity under the sign of full moon. I also have here, which my baby is not, look at that, it's so beautiful. Look at it just dripping down. That is the overflow of my creativity. The universe is saying that it has heard me. So what I have here is the candle magic that I have been working on. This is a color that you specifically do want to work with. Also, you want to work with red or crimson under the sign of Scorpio, since it's a powerful, intense energy. And with my creative candle, I wanted to work on the intensity of creating things under the sign of Scorpio. Remember, this is just a transition, and she is only going to be here for 3 days. So use your time wisely and make sure that you get the best out of the sign of Scorpio. You can put any of my Florida waters, or if you want to go to the store and get your own, you can get your own, but I'm just saying, I have Florida water. Well, not quite Florida water. It is lavender glory water, right? So that is a potion that is created by hand, and it is made to help you specifically align. So I also have bath salts on my website, which can help you with cleansing and getting ready for this full moon energy. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, and also follow me on Instagram, which is aligned with _Ari, A-R-I. And you can always find me for more goodies, for more details, for more love and magic. Stay in tune, stay in touch. Peace.